Good evening. Hi everyone. Good evening. Hi Sudha. Hi Samyukta. Welcome and very good evening. Hi Kavita. Very good evening. Just a minute. Let me. Okay. Now we will begin the session, and it is already 5 minutes delayed. There was some issue in the mobile. Hope it is perfect. Hope I am audible. Sudha, Kavita, and Samyukta, please let me know, and then we will proceed with the session. Okay, this is going to be something very different, interesting, and easy also. Home decor, we could call it, or we could take it as a door hanging or a lip and style of fusion work. So, as per, okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. So since the trend is towards lippen, I thought I could incorporate, fuse both the antique finish and the lippen style of work together. Just a minute, one small thing. I forgot to take. Just wanted to get the liner, but just forgot. Okay, now I'm ready. So this is my 381st upload in my YouTube channel, and thank you all so much for all the support extended, and wish to have the same in the future too. Thank you so much, and a very good evening to one and all. Okay. Now, as I told you, this is going to be something very interesting, and I request each and every one of you to practice also, or to create a piece, and you can share it with others. Okay, and then and as usual, before we start, let me give the credits to the contributors, those who have seen my earlier videos and shared their creations too. I'll just mention the names. There are quite a few numbers this time. Very good creation, in fact. One is a letter, a message from one of the subscribers, rather the viewers from Kochi. She has written that actually she is the one who had given me this idea in today's program, Madhavi from Kochi. and she told me she has seen something very unique and special somewhere, and she did not take a pic of it, but she had given me the gist of it. So, and I tried, it came out very well, and I thought I could share it with you all. So thank you, Madhavi, and hope you are watching the show. And next one is Vasanti ma'am's lip and style of work, what we had earlier. I will just lower the camera and focus the article to you all. This is Vasanti ma'am's work. Beautiful one. Then we have this is Lakshmi ma'am's fabric painting. You remember I did it on a sari, that was a last minute order. I did it for my chitti, so I shared the technique also, and she has tried one on her blouse. It has come out very well. Thank you so much for the share, and keep creating and sharing also. Then we have Samyukta's homemade clay craft. All these are the homemade clay with which she has created the patterns, the motifs on a piece of wood. Okay. Then we have Kavita's surprise work, homemade clay, beautiful one, very well created. Thank you so much. Keep creating and keep sharing. And so I dedicate this program to Madhavi of Kochi, who had given me the idea, rather the hints and other stuffs to conduct this. Okay, to have this as today's episode. Please wait. Okay. Hi Anandavalli. Hi Rekha. Good evening. Very good evening. Thank you, Samyukta. So here the materials we need are, it could be an MDF circular one. It's going to be something antique finished lip and work. Okay. You can take an MDF board, or you can take a cake base board also. Okay, any one you can use. Here I have taken one MDF board. This is just a 2 mm board because I have some work, I have some other projects. So I'm going to show it on that particular thickness of the MDF. And then we need those who are into terracotta jewelry, you will be having different kinds of molds, silicone molds. So here I have taken two. One is the Lakshmi. The other one is for the corner designs and for other embellishments on the board. Then we need to mold it. When we talk about the mold, the silicone mold, we either go with terracotta clay or with a molded clay. It's understood. Okay, so clay, and then for fixing it we need Fevicol, and the colors would be black and gold dust. Then we have the brush. To enhance it, I need Fevicryl, pearl metallic gold liner also. If you don't have the liner, you might even use the pearl metallic gold paint also. Okay. What happened? Okay. Now, apart from this, we do need other tools, like this is the one which we use for keeping the bindis. All of you must be having it, or those who do not know, we get a bunch of the bindi dots. So I'm going to use any one of these designs also to create the pattern on the clay. Okay, I have two sets, so I have it here. And then a small piece of mirror, or a bigger one, quite a bigger one, that is proportionate to the board you have taken. Okay, and then any terracotta mold like this. Suppose if you don't have the silicone mold, you can always use these ready-made molds also. I don't have a Lakshmi mold. I have only the this thing, what do you call it, Ambal face, and then I have this Ganesha. Okay, Hi Vasanti ma'am, good evening. So these are the things we need plus some mirrors because this is going to be elephant fusion. So I have taken few mirrors also. So now let us begin the session. Now on the board we are going to create the pattern. So just take the mold. Suppose if you want to have the center piece to be done with the mold, then use the mold as a center one, make a mark over there. Or else if you have the ready-made ones also, you can place it and make a mark over there. Or else if you don't want the mold in the center, in that case if you want to have only the mirror, then place the mirror, mark the outline over there. Okay, so this is how you need to plan. So I will do, we will start now. I'm going to use only the mold, but these two are the same size, so I'm using the mirror here. This is how you have to measure, and because I normally do it this way, so I'm sharing the tip also to you all. Just make a mark over there. Done. Okay, now we will take the clay, take the mold. So this I'm not going to use it. I want to convert it into a pendant. So I'm just planning. Let me check. If corner silicone mold don't have, means what to do? You can create your own patterns with the pottu achu or with any other sharp tool. That is your creativity. Okay. There is no hard and fast rule that you must have this. This is just an optional. So I'm sure all of you are aware of this product. It's a chemical compound, a hardener and a resin to be mixed in equal proportion to get a white clear dough. These molds and other stuffs are all just collections. And Hastashri is coming up with a series of paid sessions also. To begin with, we have planned next week, not next week, the following week on 21st and 22nd, that is Sunday and Monday. We are planning for the traditional tanjute plate. Okay, it's not a fusion style, it's the original style of work, and we have planned it on 2 days. 21st and 22nd. Those who are interested, you may message me and you can enroll yourself. It's a paid session. And after that, we are coming up with the Tolu style of work. That is, again, it is Dashavatar, all different avatars, alag ones, and it's going to be on a canvas board. So if interested, please contact us. We will share the details. Okay, now we are ready with the clay. Now I wanted to have one Lakshmi, just the Lakshmi alone in the center, with another Lakshmi at the bottom with lot of attachments to it, and then some motifs around it. Okay, so now let's start with the center one. Dust the silicone mold with little powder, or you may use any cream also, but I prefer to use the powder. Hi Manimekali, good evening. Okay, just make a ball and then spread it a little bit. Place it over here and try to spread it to the corner following the pattern on the mold. Don't just spread too much. Just follow the pattern alone. Give a nice press, and if needed, you can even roll it also. Okay, and then dust little powder here. You press from both the sides, and then this is a beautiful mold. You can take it immediately soon after filling it up. Just see, it's coming out beautifully. See the impressions. And if needed, with a needle you can mark certain portions to make it little prominent. Okay, at places it might be somewhat like smudged, so all those things can, here you have an extra this thing, clay, just remove it. Same way here also, little extra, try to remove it, very less, because we have taken the required quantity of clay and stuffed the mold, and it is so perfect. Now here for the lotus, I can give a slight deep impression only if it is needed, otherwise there is no necessity. And then where else, small portion here, done. Here also it's done, perfect. Okay, then here for the leg portion, just two small press, and then here for the lotus, another press. This I got it from Rainbow in Chennai, Narayana Mudali Street. This is a very old one. You get different varieties. Okay. In case if there is any need for the and again creating the impression on the mold, please do it. Otherwise, just leave it as it is. Now you apply glue in the center. Take the mold, take the piece, hand it very carefully, and then place it exactly in the center. Because this is not yet dry, so you have to be very careful. Fine. Okay, this is done. Then I told you I need one more for the bottom also, right? The same thing. Those who are new to my channel, please do like, share and subscribe, and those who have already seen my video, I'm sure you are aware of this kind of work. We had done it long ago. Remember, we have taken the mold, the same mold, and then created this at the sides two peacocks. This was done during the demo, and this was just left as it is. So you can take a screenshot if you want to. You can just take it on a small piece of this thing, draw the design on a piece of cardboard or in any thick board or MDF board cutting you can take, and then on top of it you can create this kind of pattern. Okay, so after creating it, we need to place it here at the bottom. So this piece will come over here. I already have one finished, so I'm not going to do this. You can just have a look at it, the sides. You need to do that. This was done for a pendant. Okay, so that's why I have attached the hooks at the top, and at the bottom I have added the rings also, balls also. So one side a peacock, the same thing on the other side you need to do the head first, then the beak, the neck, and the big feather, and certain down attachments. Okay, and then in between the two bird you have a gap, So over there you can make a small quantity of the mold and create an impression, and then this what do you call, the carrot shaped one attached to it. So those who are interested, you can take a screenshot of this, take a cutout and do on it and keep it ready. Okay, because why I'm doing this is I wanted it little down, so the piece that is little hanging at the bottom, so this piece what you're going to attach one more at the bottom should be little bigger. So I have taken a side attachments also. This is just the Lakshmi alone. Okay, just leave it as it is. Now for the sides we need the other silicone mold. Here you have few patterns, you can choose any one for that matter. Okay, smaller ones around it or the bigger ones just here and there at four corners, or the leafy pattern here and there also. So we are going to cover the sides. Now I'm going to take the center one, that is a bigger one, quite a bigger one, dust it with little powder. Very little is enough. This mold is also really good. Here also let us not waste the clay. Whatever is needed only we have taken. So I request all of you to follow the same thing and minimize your usage of the clay and end up with a good work. Take a small quantity of clay. Now you roll it. This is, the shape is broad in the center and you have two taper ends. So roll it like this. Then make a taper end at the corners. Then press it. Give a slight bend like this. And very gently try to fill the mold, that is the patterned one, with the clay. Just take it to the corner, the sides, the bottom, then to the top. You need 3 numbers like this. See, no extra clay at the sides. Whatever clay I have taken, I have just placed it over here and fill the mold. Now with the roller pin you can give a press. Then again press it, apply little powder on top and then smoothen it, rub it like this with your palm. Okay, so that you get a perfect impression on the other side and a smooth surface on the back side. For better result, apply little dust, turn it backwards, give a press and then do it slowly on the sturdy base. These are some important tips which you should follow and then try to take it out from the mold. Very gently try to take it, or you can leave it for some time and then take it also. Okay. Done. So get ready with 3 of this kind. Done. Try to remove the excess clay. You can wait for some more time to get a perfect finish. This is perfect in fact, but still I am telling you. Now on the board I want these kind of patterns at 3 places, that is 2 at the sides and 1 at the top. So let me apply glue. Thank you, Sudha. That's really good. Now take the piece, position it exactly in the center follow the Lakshmi because this is the head and this is the center. Okay, same way at the bottom this is the center and at the side the center. Now push the clay to the corners little bit. Very gently. Make an U-shaped piece. Just very gently you press it. Okay, don't press much, very gently. Repeat the same pattern on the other two sides also, on the left and the right side. Now in between the two you need to make some patterns. Here we are going to use the bindi or this thing, pin. Okay, any design for that matter. We have lots. We have Om, Swastik, Lotus. So many we have. I have chosen one. This is a bird. This is a star. Here I have a floral pattern. Okay, this also can be used. This I got it from Mount Abu when I had been there many years ago. All these are my, oh my God. Okay, then roll the clay for the next step. Should be evenly rolled out. A beautiful cord like. Then since we have marked the center here, this will be the exact center and you need about 1.5 inch the extension. So you can leave about 1.5 inch on either side. Okay. Then the gap between the two you can create this kind of pattern, which is a very easy one. Even a beginner could do it. Then start applying the glue. Take the cord, and somebody had messaged me for the Dashavatar class all in one frame. It just got over and we are planning for the second one very soon, but not this month, maybe a month after. So stay connected, we will inform you about the date and other things. Okay, and in case if you are interested, the video is available. You can also join and then create a piece for yourself. Now using the pin, make impressions. My favorite stuff I love to create on the clay, especially when it is 70% dried, not immediately after mixing it, which you should not. Okay, then opposite side also you can make. Dust it with little powder because it tends to lift up. Okay, then we are left with little clay. Only one side I am doing. So just cut them into small pieces. Make them into fine balls, uniform balls. Done. Now place one ball here, place the ball, give a gentle press. Then using the bindi pin, dust it with little powder, then press it. Okay, so follow the same technique and create the pattern. The same from the silicone mold you need 3 numbers. Place one we have already done here. The other 2 should be placed on either side of this, that is towards the left and the right, one at the top. Now at the bottom I told you need to create one more little bigger than the center one. Okay, the center mold, it's the same mold, but to it on either side we have attached, created few more patterns also. Those who have not seen my earlier video, I will just show a small portion of it because we are left with little clay, so we can do that also. I will do this portion. You can make like this. Okay, I will do the last one because it's an easier one. Instead of creating individual pieces, I'll teach you how to make it on a bigger, a larger quantity of the clay. Okay, apply glue here for the entire portion. First ball shape, because this is somewhat like a curved one and a teardrop sort, so make a teardrop clay. This is little extra, so thanks for joining, and please do subscribe those who are new to the channel. Okay, so you can give a press at the top, just expand it, flatten it, and then position on the board. Hope you have taken the screenshot of the pattern. Okay, the full video of making this is available in my channel, you can watch it. So I'm just doing a part of it. This was lying at home, so I thought I could use the piece because I made 3. One is halfway through, one is little finished, and one is the final one which I wear it. Okay, then following the design, try to remove the excess clay. Then dust your finger with little powder, smoothen it. Always, whenever you want to create any impression, after fixing the clay, you just smoothen it with little dusted finger and then start the impression. At the sides, try to remove the excess. Once you are ready with the shape, then we will create the pattern. Using the needle you have to create. Start from one end, give a press, and slowly you bring it down. Give a curve, make a curve like this. Okay. Then the next patch, I didn't want to waste the clay, so I'm just doing it. Apply glue. This is the right stage for you to use the clay. It has to roll on like this. Then again rub it with a little dusted finger and then create pattern on it. Okay, then little more is left. We need one more, or I will try to fill up the full gap. Anything is needed, I will do it later, because we are left only with this much clay. You need minimum 2 packs. Very, very economical and a beautiful decor. Any comments, because I'm not getting it in my second device? Please, any one of you, just put a thumbs up. Hope my video is good. Then make some dots here. Some kind of impression, that's it, okay? To make it grand. Is that clear? I will show the pattern again. You can take a screenshot. 2 birds attached together, and in the center we have this mold placed. Okay. And at the bottom we can have the hangings. Understood? Okay, now we move on to the next step. This you have to place it here. We will mark the center and place it also. Exactly the center. And when you are placing it, please measure and place this piece, because just measure this. This is towards the inner, okay, this much. So same way here also you need to make a mark, so that the top portion should touch only this line, not beyond that. So the rest should hang down. This will be the right position. We have marked it. Later on also you can fix it, no issues. Now I will put the glue here. Put lot of glue on the board, that is on the baseboard, as well as on the piece. Not towards the bottom, just 1/3 will be fine. Just see the line, position it properly, give a nice press and leave it as it is. Now what is left here on the board is this kind of mold from the silicone mold. On either side we need to place, plus in between the bigger molds you need to create some patterns like this. Once this is done, leave it to dry completely and then give a clear black coat on top fully. The board as well as the clay. The clay part and the board should be covered with black paint, black acrylic. Okay. So this will be our piece will look like this. Understood? So the next step, we will do it on the original board. And here is the original board where I have done the pattern. We have the centerpiece, the same Lakshmi. Then the one which I was showing you, that particular this thing. Then the sides, can you see the mold, bigger molds at the sides? I have 1, 2, 3 numbers, plus the impression cord on the cord we have created, and then small bits we have added here to enhance the work. This length, the length of this and the length of the one which is towards the inner are all the same. Understand? Now we will start the next step. Next step is to apply color on top. For the coloring, we need only pearl metallic gold dust. Okay, we need the dust. Just take little by little. This should be dried completely. Maybe you can leave it overnight. Okay. Then take the color, apply on top. Those who want to have silver, you may use it. Here I am using, it's an antique finish, so I am using gold, and it's going to be this should be placed in my landing. Okay. Center, see the same Lakshmi we have done, the lotus at the bottom, no side attachments, the same thing, but just the Lakshmi alone in the center. Done. Then the sides, just on top of it, whatever pattern we have created, apply gold. Beautiful metal effect. Do it very gently. Okay, then the other one, move to the other side. How many of you are planning to do this? Why no comments in my second device? Hope you're all there. Oh, so many comments are here. Fine. Maybe this is, I'll just come out of it, and then again let me refresh it. I was wondering. Okay. Gypsies sell them in the trains or road. Okay, I didn't know about it. You mean to say those small bindi pottu vachidane. Okay. We used to get these long ago. Yes, exactly. Near the temple side, you will get, or on the roadside, you will get these kind of this thing. Thank you, Sudha. Thank you, Kavita. And who is this R? Can I? You can see this is my channel, and all these videos are available there. You can watch the earlier ones. Okay. Thank you, Shreka. Crafty Gayatri. If you are in Chennai, you can check it out at Rainbow or Narayana Mudali Street. Otherwise, through online. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Kavita. Thank you, Sudha. Fine. Now we have done the gold part. Okay. Since we are all into this field and we have all these stuffs, uh, you can all try one. Okay, this is done. Now the next step is to fix the mirrors and add the enhancement. Okay. Thank you, Samyukta. Thank you so much. Okay, now we will start with the mirror sticking. At the bottom, at the back, I have attached a string for hanging. Okay, just temporarily. Later on, I'll take it to the frame walla and get it done. Now, for the mirror enhancement, you need Fevicol and the different kinds of mirrors, shapes and sizes as you wish. Okay. Fix lot of mirrors because it's a lip and style, and moreover, apart from that, you can, instead of the Lakshmi in the center, you can have a big mirror also. I don't have a big mirror, I have only a small one. So I thought I could repeat the same mold in the center. Okay. Now we will start with the mirror fixing. Around Lakshmi, it's going to be round shaped ones. Not too closely packed. Just leave a little gap. Thank you, Lakshmi ma'am. Thank you so much. I'm sure you would start one immediately because you are a regular contributor to my channel. You create the work and share it to me. Thank you so much for the sharing. Love all your creations. Okay, the center one we have done. Now, after fixing the center one with the circular mirrors, we need the tilak one. So, in between the two, you need to add lines with a gold liner. Not this one, I think this is the one. Yes. Thank you, Sudha. Thank you so much. You can either draw a line or you can place dots. These are all your creativity. Since we have added this thing gold for the clay, I am using the gold liner here. Okay. As usual, got stuck. Yes, now it's cut. Thank you, Kavita ji. Thank you so much. Love you too. Because you are also a very big contributor to my channel, sharing all your creations, watching my shows. Very kind of you. Done. Okay. Now we will place the tilak shaped one. Just follow the circle. Place them little closer. Add one circular mirror in between the two. Same size. I don't want the smaller one, though I have. Another person regular sharing the creations is Samyukta from Erode. And Vasanti ma'am also. Special mention to her. traditional style we are going to do. It's not a fusion one. Just 2 days session. Recently we finished 1 day crash course. Of course we planned for 1 day but could not, so we had it for 2 days. So kind of I mean thankful to all the students who have joined me for the second day also. This is a trendy in fact, mirror work. You can do a lot of wonders with this kind of mirror work. Just you can even that is I'm not doing the grouting part, just fixing of the mirrors I'm doing. This itself is giving too much of a very good looking look for the work. Any doubts?